Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath, and I've been doing readings for 28 years now. I finally get to say this to you guys, and I've been doing YouTube videos for 1 year. This is my 1 year anniversary of doing it, so I'm kind of like patting myself on my own back for making it this far. Anyhow, this reading is for Libra and it's for February of 2017. And I, for one, am glad all of 2016 is back and behind us. And what I've done is I've laid 4 cards for us for the month. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for an overall view of the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully pull everything together. Now, I don't believe these cards are going to go week by week. I actually think they'll blend in and out throughout the month for us, and because I kind of think that's the way it's going to work for me. The other thing is I'm an empath, so I have a speech pattern that I speak as if I'm you. So all of us out there right now are Libras for the time of this reading. And before I started, I looked up the astrology for us for the month, and it's in our 5th house. And that's all of your creative activities, entertainment, romance, freedom, pleasure, all your loved ones, children, vacations, things like that. So it sounds like a pretty good house to have it in as far as I'm concerned for this month. But what I keep hearing actually while I'm speaking about this is we may have some unexpected little jogs or turns during this time that might make things a little bit more crazy or chaotic. So the first thing I want to say is I believe even with these good things, and these are really good cards that are coming up for us, that we need to stay really centered and balanced during this month. Now, any of you that are interested in astrology, I always go look at Verush. Her name is Veroosh. I'm spelling it wrong for you. But I always go look at her because she explains astrology like simplified that I can kind of understand it or get it, and I really do not get the astrology. But she puts cards with them too, which a lot of people do, but it's done the very simplified, almost like in a teaching manner that I can understand it. That's why I always go and look. Well, we have some words for us before I start the reading, and they're release, integrity, power, and faith. And that kind of interests me, being as this is in the 5th house, thinking, what do we have to release? And power and integrity. But because these are general readings, they're going to come down in a different area of our lives for each one of us because we're all individual Libras. But first and foremost, our overall card for the month to me is an excellent card, and it's the 6 of Swords. And as an overall view, this is quite exciting because it means that we have gone through a really turbulent time. And, maybe things were chaotic, hectic over December and January. Really don't know. Maybe there was an awful lot of up and down. But when we get this card and we have another one or a lot of work in our lives during these last few months that we're trying to catch up on, or things that we're consolidating to move forward with, is what they're saying, ideas, things like that. But we've done the really hard part of it, is what they're saying. And normally this means we're coming out of like a troubled time and into calm, clear water. So stability, calmness, joy, things are looking up on the horizon when we get into this boat. And I always think that person in the front has their head down, and don't they look really sad? But I guess after you go through something, no matter whether you're glad it's over with or not, there is still the past issues that can come up, or things that we have to deal with because of the way she has her head down. So that to me is that word release. It is really strongly that word release. So whatever it is in this month, or the things that we have went through during the month, I'm thinking that it would be good for us not to become involved with other people's problems. So we should release their problems and know which what is ours to deal with and theirs to deal with. Now, I don't know why Spirit's telling me it in this way, but I'm going to give it to you the way they're telling me, because this is like a bright, happy, light future. And I actually believe that because the sun just came out full blast, so there's probably glare all over the screen. Because our first card here, and this to me is a great deal about that faith, because we have the Fool card, and this is when someone, to me, this is what this means. When someone is hearing or marching to the beat of their own drummer, it's like, I know what I have to do. I'm going to do it. Damn the torpedoes, full speed ahead. I'm the boss of my own life, and I know where I'm going. So, if for 1 minute we think in our hearts that we don't know where we're going, we actually do. So what they're saying is, if this is in a relationship, maybe with this Fool card here, maybe no one likes our relationship but us. Or maybe we like something that's about this person that no one else appreciates like us. Or if it's a career path, it would be the same thing. Maybe we really want that job over there, and maybe it's going to give us a few extra, or a few extra bucks, like in the hole for the month, but would I be more happy? And everybody's saying, don't do it, Libra, don't do it. But we're saying, I'm doing it. Because this is an internal guidance system with this Fool card that's saying, I can do it, I will do it, I will do it, and I'm moving forward, because nobody can hear what Spirit or Source is saying to me but me. And that's exactly how it feels. I know the right way for me to go. Now, with this next card here, being as we got this, I know the right way, I'm coming out of a bad time and I'm going forward and it's going to be a lot better for me. Our next card is the Three of Rods. Well, wands, but rods in this deck. Anyhow, this 3 is an absolutely excellent card to get in the middle of these particular cards, because this guy's looking out. He has worked really hard. He knows what he wants. He's looking out towards the future, right? And that gives me that word power that they were saying to us. He's looking towards his future and what is coming in to him. Now, it's a very positive card, right? So when we get this card in this spread the way it is, it's telling me that that our attitude with this Fool here, our particular attitude with this Fool card here, is that we can do anything, and that we know this is positive, a positive step for us. So when we have that kind of attitude, right, no matter what anyone else is saying, we know point blank that we can make this forward step. And what that does is it draws positive, supportive people to us in our sphere. So it manifests circumstances, people, places, events that will help us go forward on that path, right? people like the brotherhood, sisterhood, people are coming towards us that have clear-cut ideas maybe that go along with the line or the intent that I have with this new journey here with the Fool. So with this card, I'd want to really pay attention, like not harbor or think about wrong ideas or, like they said, get involved in other people's problems or that kind of thing. I'd want to draw with this Fool's card that which I hear clearly in my mind and my heart, because this can bring good advice, good advisors, people that love us, people that want to see us move forward, and the circumstances to help us move forward. Well, now, like I said, it's in different areas of our lives. It can be career, job, whatever, relationships. Maybe this friend that I like, no one else in the world likes them, but I know they have a quality or something, and I'm drawing it to me. If it's a relationship, maybe I'm drawing a new relationship to me. I want to do all of this with my utmost integrity because they told us that word. So if I'm really getting this vision, right, I really want to keep in my mind the faith to bring that vision forward, and I also want to express myself, is the way they're saying it, in a right manner that projects my vision forward. Because our next card is the King of Rods here. So King of Wands in the old deck, but King of Rods. And that's, if it's a person, it's someone who is coming into my life or is in my life that is smart, intelligent, maybe wealthy, things like that, but has really clear-cut good advice, like maybe a senior business partner, an advisor, someone that can truly help me. Now, if it is not a person, this can be a fire sign or have the qualities of a fire sign. That would be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But if it isn't a, a person, which it could be male or female because these are general readings. If it's not a person coming to me with this wise, intelligent, logical advice that can push me forward, it's a situation I am in, right, that is really well advisable for me to take it. I can trust everything around this situation. I can trust it. I can trust it fully. I'm going to tell you this right off the bat. No matter how much I trust something, I always use my discernment with it. But this situation that's coming forward for me is very trustworthy. So everything around it is the truth. It has loyalty. It has that word integrity. It can uplift my faith in myself to make this step forward. And with this card, it's a powerful influence. It can mean to us perhaps like good advice, good sound advice, someone who understands exactly what we're going through and can put it in the right words. It can be financial wealth. It can mean inheritance, things like that. But good fortune coming our way. So all of these cards that are coming up here are trustworthy cards. They hold that integrity. So I know that I should listen to the Fool, which sounds kind of silly, doesn't it? I should listen to the Fool that's talking to me in my head, which is obviously probably me, but I'm thinking it's obviously my inner guidance that is speaking to me, that's pushing me along this way. So this is a good fortune card that comes along with this too, plus that brotherhood, sisterhood, that external help, or so they're saying keep your ears on, pay attention, keep our ears on this month, because our final card here, is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is excellent. This is the card of harvesting. So I've been working hard at what it is I want. You know, even if it's I'm trying to get out of a relationship, I may have went through a terrible time. So what I want to avoid is protect my rights, you know, at all costs. Protect my rights. So I've worked really hard for this. Maybe it was a really bad marriage and I kept trying and trying and trying and trying till I was blue in the face. Or maybe it was a job that gave me all the skill sets I need to go forward in a new career path, or maybe entrepreneur path where I can make some money. But this is bringing in the funds, is how it feels, bringing the funds, the wealth into my hands through my own hard work. Through my own hard work. So we're all individuals, and only we know in our heart what we're being told to do as individuals. But with this card here, it's going to make us prosperous. And prosperity doesn't just come with pentacles, which to me are money. It comes in all forms. Maybe it's love. Maybe it's brand new good friendships this month, or people that can promote us and help us make it forward, you know, with this new endeavor that only we can hear and understand. Because the full card to me is I beat to the sound of a different drummer. And usually when we're doing that, everybody's looking at us and giving us the evil eye, like, okay, he or she is really screwed up in here, but only I can hear it, and I know it's right because only I went through, right, what I went through with this Six of Swords card here. Well, the undercard under the Six of Swords is the Hermit, and that even tells us more. It's that internal guidance that's going to draw to us these situations and events that are going to be really good. And if you're thinking about fifth house issues, creative talents, freedom, pleasure, you know, all entertainment, romance, all of our loved ones, children, it sounds like a really exciting, good month. But if it sounds like a month of forward motion where we wouldn't want to lose like the affection of people that can help us and honor us while we're doing this. So detachment, or what do I want to say? Well, instead of detachment, I want to say the word discrimination on how we speak. Discriminating speech or diplomatic speech. And who better than Libra for diplomacy? You know, if we think about that, who better to do that? But I think it's like a whole kind of new opportunity, you know, new change, whether, like I said, because we're all individuals, whether it's marriage or our career, or we're going to start a new business, let's say, you know, or new friendship, that kind of stuff. It's all like I'm coming out of the past with all of these, with this Seven of Pentacles card, right, underneath my belt. I've done the work. I've done it. So whatever we went through throughout this time, whatever we're coming out of, this is the month to fully release it, is what they're saying. Stand in our integrity, move forward with that which we want, which gives us back our power and the faith in ourselves that we are capable of doing this, and we have the internal guidance here to be able to do it, and our capacity is going to draw those right situations and people, finances, however it comes to us, that are going to help us to move forward. Let's see what... Every time I pick up one of these angel cards, and I thought, you know, a year ago when I started this, I actually thought, I don't know if I'm going to be able to like resonate with these cards because I really don't know them. And every single time, Libra, I pick one up, it floors me. This is let your past go. What are they telling us about release? The very first thing. These cards actually floor me because they always go right where they're supposed to go. So the angels must just say, okay, here's the card that goes with this piece. So I'm assuming they do resonate for us. It says oh, good gravy. I can't even read in here. The light's so dim. The burden of carrying your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time to set the burden down, keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. And that's basically what they're saying to us. You don't want it anymore. You don't need it anymore. We are drawing those new people, circumstances, situations that are going to be so much different if we listen to this internal guidance system that we have and that we're being gifted with actually this month. I mean, I think that altogether this is going to be an excellent month, and by the time we get to the end of it, it might have been really hard work, but we will have done it, right, and adjusted to it, and we'll be reaping that harvest for it, and that, you know, is excellent. It says you receive this card because your thoughts and feelings about the past are holding you back. So really listen to that full card and listen to that what, Six of Swords here for the overall, because that's moving forward into a better time. So let it go, Libra. It says you're repeating a pattern because of unfinished emotion from your past. This card is a sign to forgive and move on, to stop painful patterns. It doesn't mean that you need to be with the person you've forgiven. It simply means that you've let toxic feelings go in exchange for peace. Approach a new situation or relationship with positive expectations. Avoid routine. That's that beat to your different drummer, your own drummer. Avoid routines and speak to a counselor or support group if you need help, and forgive those who have hurt you. And forgive yourself. The worst is now behind you. Keep your thoughts about this situation high and bright. So Libra, they're telling us it's over. So let's all move forward with that and hold integrity, power, and the faith in ourselves, because we have the Fool card and we have this Three of Wands and the King of Wands, and everything is not what it was in the past. Now it's trustworthy, and we've worked hard for it, right? Well, Libra, that's our reading for this month, and I want to tell you all, thank you for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and all of your comments. I read each and every one, and I appreciate all of them, no matter what they say, but I really do appreciate them all. And for all of you that I've met through doing this YouTube videos for this last year, it was an honor and a privilege to serve you, and I've really enjoyed it. And I want to say thanks to all the people that I've met through doing this work for 28 years now. It was really a privilege to serve all of you, and I enjoyed every minute of it, and I think I have an excellent, good job. So if you want to know more about me, all the information's down below. Just go to the website, or if you want to book an appointment with me, all of the information is there for you to do that. And hopefully, Libra, I will see you next